Alright, Shalom. My name is Warrior.
It's Rapa'Allah.
And we're from the San Jose, California Israelites camp, giving all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Hawakakwadash. Double honors to the elders and our apostles at Great Millstone that rule well. And salutations, peace, love, and blessing to the hopeful elect that scattered throughout the four corners of the earth. And Lord willing, edification will come out of this video. And, brothers could eat off of this. And so we're just going to go ahead. You can go ahead and start.
All right, this is Sirach, chapter 2. So like 1 and 2.
No, it's 2 and 1.
Or so like 2 and 1. My son, if thou come to serve the Lord, prepare thy soul for temptation. Set thy heart aright and constantly endure, and make not haste in time of trouble.
Yeah, it says to set thy heart aright and constantly endure, and make not haste in time of trouble. That's why it says to prepare your soul for temptation, because times of trouble are coming. It says to set thy heart aright, which means to set your heart upon the scriptures, all right, and upon the brothers that are preaching the word in truth and in sincerity. So that's what it means to set your heart aright, because as long as you're reading and watching videos, that you're going to be dwelling with men that are instructing you and men that are teaching you. You know, so you're always learning, you're always growing. Okay, it says set thy heart aright and constantly endure. You know, meaning to stay in the truth. All right, constantly endure the things that come with being in this world. Constantly endure the things that are going to come. All right, which is Jacob's trouble, the persecution of the men of the Lord. It says it make not haste in time of trouble, meaning don't look for the fastest way out if trouble comes upon you. You know, have patience and endure. That's what it means to endure. It means to patiently suffer. It says Salakia, go ahead, read.
Cleave unto him and depart not away, that thou mayest be increased at thy last end.
Yeah, cleave unto him and depart not away. You know, so you got to cleave unto Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. It means that you got to constantly be doing something according to this word every day, man. All right, we got to constantly be doing videos. We got to be reading. All right, sharpening our sword, you know, so that we could be increased at our last end, you know, so that when these things come, we're going to be mighty warriors of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, man. You know, the Lord's going to be with us, all right, and we're going to have, you know, let's see. So, Ephesians 6 and 13 says, wherefore take unto you the whole armor of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, that you may be able to withstand in the evil day, and having done all to stand. You know, so having done all to stand, you know, gathered as much understanding as you could, gathered as much, you know, riches in your bank account as you could, you know, storing up your spiritual riches, you know, so that when it comes, you know, you have everything that you need to stand. Go ahead.
Whatsoever is brought upon thee, take cheerfully, and be patient when thou art changed to a low estate.
Yeah, be patient when you're changed to a low estate. And anything that happens to you, you know, we just got to remember that everything comes from Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, man. You know, the Lord, like it tells you, let's see, get this scripture over here. 1 Samuel 2 and 6, Yahweh killeth and maketh alive, He bringeth down to the grave and bringeth up. So Yahweh Shem Shah does all this stuff, man. He could mess you up and he could raise you up. So everything that happens, it all comes from the Lord, man. No matter if it's bad, if it's good. All right. It says Yahweh Shem Shah make it poor and make it rich. He bringeth low and lifteth up. You know, just like when you read the story of Joseph, man. In the story of Joseph, his brother sold him into slavery, and he went from a servant in Egypt to a prisoner in the jail. And by the end of the whole deal, Joseph, Yahweh Shem Shai raised up Joseph to be like the most revered man in all of Egypt. It says he raised up the poor out of the dust, or he raiseth up the poor out of the dust, and lifteth up the beggar from the dunghill, to set them among princes, and to make them inherit the throne of glory. For the pillars of the earth are Yahweh's, and he has set the world upon them. Yeah, so Yahweh Shem Shai has control of everything, man. So everything's going to happen according to his will. There ain't nothing anybody can do about that, man. You know, so people, all the brothers in the truth, that people look at us like we're the scum of the world, we're just the worst things to live in society. We're all the problems with, you know, the society today. All right, we're gonna inherit the throne of glory, man.
Can I say something?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like what the brother was saying, like the chapter says, whatsoever is brought upon thee, take cheerfully and be patient when thou art changed to a low state. Yeah, when we're at a low state, that's the Most High, you know, trying us as a gold in the fire. So like even things that we think are bad, they're usually for our benefit. For example, for me, when in the world, like one thing, a way I learned about health was because I was so sick, and before that, you know, I was angry at the Most High because I was sick. I was like, why is it happening? You know, I was in the world. But now I see that it was a blessing in disguise. Like I know, you know, I know a lot about health. You know, I had to learn, and I believe that was a blessing. You know, from the Most High. Now I see, but then I didn't know. You know, I was angry about it. But yeah, it's just.
Yeah, man. And that's right, man. In fact, there's another scripture we could get. Hebrews. No, it's not 6. Hebrews 12:5, and you have forgotten the exhortation which speaketh unto you as unto children. My son, despise not thou the chastening of the Lord, nor faint when thou art rebuked of him. That's why it says it speaketh unto you as unto children, because you know, if you have children, that if you beat your kids, or you yell at, scream at your kids, it's because you care about them.
Yeah.
Because you're trying to teach them that it's not good to do certain things. Yeah. You know, just like a child that touches fire, it burns them. You know, it hurts so bad, the baby knows never to touch something hot again. Like my baby burned herself one time. Now every time she sees something that looks like it might be hot, that's what she says. She says hot, hot, hot. Because she knows that shit'll burn. It says, my son, it says, for whom the Lord loveth, he chasteneth. Yeah, because if you don't give a shit about somebody, you ain't gonna fucking tell him nothing. You just gonna let him do whatever the fuck he wants. Like, whatever, fuck that dude, man. Yeah. Like, there's a dude where I work, and this motherfucker sucks. And I've told him shit before, you know what I mean? Like, at the beginning, but then after time, he don't listen to nothing. And so I was like, I don't give a fuck about him no more. So I don't tell him shit anymore. I'm just gonna let him get fired. You know what I mean? It says, for whom the Lord loveth, he chasteneth, and scourgeth every son whom he receiveth. It says, if you endure chastening, the Most High dealeth with you as with sons. For what son is he whom the Father chasteneth not? Yeah, because at the end of the day, if you get chastised and then you listen, you know, you become a good child. You know, you got a child that listens because it knows, okay, if it does this, then that's going to hurt. If I do this, then that's going to hurt. You know, I'm going to get beat, you know. And so that's how people get programmed, you know. That's why if you don't teach children correctly, they become it's pretty much Satanism, man. They do whatever they want to do. They have no direction. They have nobody to tell them what's right and what's wrong. You know, and that's what the truth is for. That's what, you know, watching these videos that the brothers do is for us to, is to learn what's right and what's wrong and get instruction. Yeah.
That's what's up.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's a spirit too. Because me and the brother earlier were going on in like how watching these videos, you know, the apostles, they're like a father figure, you know, because a lot of Jake didn't grew up without a father, you know. So that's the reason why they would go into gangs, you know, looking for that father figure, and that's kind of what these videos and what brothers push out, the apostles. It's like a way to be as a man.
Yeah, they're like spiritual fathers, spiritual older brothers.
Yeah,
you know, just wise men of the nation of Israel. You know, this is Proverbs 1:1, the Proverbs of Solomon, the son of David, king of Israel, to know wisdom and instruction, to perceive the words of understanding. Because you could read this book 1,000,000 times and it not do anything for you, man. Okay, there's a scripture. Let me see. That's not it. This is James 1:21 says, wherefore lay apart all filthiness and superfluity of naughtiness, and receive with meekness the engrafted word, which is able to save your souls. That's something that you got to be hella humble when being in the truth, man. You know, you got to realize that Yahweh Bashem Yahushua is running this program, and if you're not doing it according to the way the program wants you to, it's just going to zap you, man. You know? So you got to do this. Verse 22, but be you doers of the word and not hearers only, deceiving your own selves. For if any be a hearer of the word and not a doer, he is like unto a man beholding his natural face in a glass. So if you're not doing these things that the Bible tells you to, if you're not doing things that you're preaching about, then you're pretty much talking about yourself, man. You know, you're condemning yourself, which is why the scriptures tell you to arise and depart, to repent, you know, to leave off from evil, to do away with wickedness, to put off filthiness, you know, to stand in the light of Yahweh Bashem Yahushua. You know, everybody got demons that they deal with, but now's the time to really start putting these demons away, man, to really start working on them, to really start fighting them. You know, because everything that's of the flesh has a demon attached to it, and it's going to weigh you down, man. You know, it's spiritual fat. Different demons, different things that you might do that you have to do for yourself, and it's not according to Yahweh Bashem Yahushua. Which this is a battle because we're surrounded by wickedness. We're surrounded by distraction everywhere. It says, for if any be a hearer of the word and not a doer, he is like unto a man beholding his natural face in a glass. For he beholdeth himself, and goeth his way, and straightway forgetteth what manner of man he was. You know. Go ahead and keep going with what you were reading.
For this Sirach chapter 2 and 5, for gold is tried in the fire, and acceptable men in the furnace of adversity.
Yeah, gold is tried in the fire. All right. This is Zechariah 13:8. And it shall come to pass that in all the land, saith Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, 2 parts therein shall be cut off and die, but the third shall be left therein. And I will bring the third part through the fire, and will refine them as silver is refined, and will try them as gold is tried. They shall call on my name, and I will hear them. All right. I will say it is my people, and they shall say, Yahweh Bashem Yahushai is my power. Alright? So, we're going to be tried according to this knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. And our faith is going to be tried. How much do we believe in Yahweh Bashem Yahushai? How much do we trust in Yahweh Bashem Yahushai? And in this word and in this process, putting away the old man and putting on the new creature in order to be acceptable, in order for our sacrifices to be acceptable in Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. That's why we got to attain to this understanding and really, be immersed in the spirit and unlock these and receive these different spiritual gifts, praying with all supplication, pleading your case to Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, because you got to be praying for spiritual gifts, because that's really what's gonna help you to make it through everything that's gonna be going on in this society, man, and everything that's gonna come upon us. Isaiah 33:6, and wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy times, and strength of salvation. The fear of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai is his treasure. And if you fear the Lord, then you're going to be seeking after the wisdom and instruction of the Lord, so that you know how to please him, man. So that you don't get beat with many stripes, so that you don't have to go through what these people are going to go through. So the Yahweh Bashem Yahushai will take care of you. All right. Go ahead.
Believe in him and he will help thee.
Believe in him and he will help you. You have to honestly believe in Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, man. You got to really believe in these scriptures, man. All right? And when you really believe, then what you're going to do is you're going to do his will, man. If you really believe, you're going to do what he tells you to do. Just like, say you have a job and this person, you meet somebody at your job site and he's telling you how to do the job. If you don't believe what he's telling you, you're not going to do the job right, man. You're not going to listen to him. You're going to try and do it your own fucking way, man.
You're going to be using the wrong tools.
Yeah.
Making wrong cuts, wrong measurements.
Let's see, now if you believe Yahweh Shai, then you will believe this. St. John 14:15. If you love me, keep my commandments. What is the commandment? To serve the Lord, man. To become, to become like Yahweh Shai. And what was Yahweh Shai like, man? He was about the scriptures. He was about his father's business. He was about, being a perfect Israelite, man. A perfect son of Yahweh Bashem Salak, a perfect son of the Most High Yahweh. Which we can't be perfect here, like the Lord was perfect, but, we can do the best that we can and preach this word to help others do the best that they can. And bring our own testimonies and bring our own experiences to the table, so that brothers can do the same thing. I mean, me and the brother, we're going to do a video pretty soon. We're going to do a health video. I've been overweight for a long time, and doing this, I'm actually losing a lot of weight, and I'm still healthy, and it's all natural. It's all, it's all clean. It's all green. You know what I'm saying? And just pretty much, we'll do some videos on health and pretty much how to fight to the best of your ability against sickness and diseases and things like that, because having a healthy alkalized body is going to keep all these different parasites and nasty shit that can fuck with you through this food, through sugar and carbs and shit like that, man.
Yeah, a lot of the food is not even food anymore. It's just fucking chemicals mixed together and made to look like food. It's just garbage. But the Most High, herbs are medicine. Your body heals, when you give it the right nutrients. But
yeah, and eating healthy is. I'll show you. We'll do some videos on making some stew, like soup. Caldo de pollo. You know, things like that. So you can see that eating healthy it's not hard, man. You know what I mean? I made some caldo de pollo. I just put a whole chicken in the pot, put some chicken stock in there, cut up vegetables, threw it all in there and boiled it off, man. And it came out hella good. Threw some quinoa in there. And all that stuff that stuff is good for you, you know. It's not gonna feed that bacteria and bad bacteria and shit that's within you. You know, this brother knows how to make different fermented things, kombucha, shit like that, for probiotic purposes.
Kombucha, kefir, sauerkraut. Yeah, a lot of like almost every person here has a bacteria. It's a parasite called Candida, which we'll go do the video on. But yeah, eating healthy, getting that out, it's not only going to help your physical body, but your mental body and your spiritual body, because you're going to be able to think clear. And you're going to have a higher vibration.
Yeah, this whole system of Esau is to systematically kill you jakes, man.
Yep.
You know, and us knowing the script, like you try and tell people in the world these things and they'll look at you like you're bugged out, man.
Yeah.
You know, just for trying to tell them, like, dude, you don't gotta be eating meat like that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, just for telling them about, like, everybody looks at vegans like some wimpy pussies and shit. You know what I mean? Like that movie Idiocracy and shit. Yeah. If you're a vegan, you're faggy and douchey or whatever the fuck he says. Yeah. If you're a vegan, you're a fag and shit.
Yeah, me and the brother watched the movie Idiocracy, and it talks about like this dude. He gets put in a time chamber and he wakes up like 500 years later, and he's the smartest dude alive. Yeah, they're doing all kinds of bugged out shit. That's Esau's fucking world he wants. Everything's bugged out.
Yeah, everybody just retarded zombies.
Yeah,
you know, Esau in control of everything.
Yeah.
It says, "If you love me, keep my commandments, and I will pray the Father, and he shall give you another comforter that he may abide with you forever." And these scriptures, they comfort you. You notice that if you go for long periods of time without reading or without watching videos or, you know, just doing anything spiritual, you feel your spirit getting weak. You know, because all the power source is through these scriptures, man. Nothing says it better than the actual words of the Bible. It says, "Even the Spirit of truth, whom the world cannot receive, because it seeth him not, neither knoweth him. But you know him, for he dwelleth with you, and shall be in you." So these words are being written in our hearts right now. You know, we're coming back to the tree of life. We're coming back to the knowledge, wisdom, and understanding of the ancient times. All right? "I will not leave you comfortless. I will come to you. Yet a little while, and the world seeth me no more. But you see me, because I live. Ye shall live also." See, we see Yahushua, man. All right? We are trying to conform ourselves to the image of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua. All right? "At that day you shall know that I am in my Father, and ye in me, and I in you." You know, and we know that Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua woke us up to this truth, that the Lord is in us through the words that we speak, man. You can see that not everybody can receive this understanding. In fact, the majority of the world cannot receive this understanding. You just go and try and talk to all your friends or anybody that you knew in the world and try and break these scriptures down to them and get them to understand. They'll bug out, man. All right? It says, "He that hath my commandments and keepeth them, he it is that loveth me, and he that loveth me shall be loved of my Father, and I will love him and will manifest myself to him." So Yahushua is going to sup with you. All right, go ahead.
"Ye that fear the Lord Yahweh, wait for his mercy, and go not aside, lest ye fall."
Yeah, wait for his mercy. Okay. Which means we have to patiently stay in this. We gotta keep up with this lifestyle. You know, this is a lifestyle. All right. This is how you live. according to the wisdom and knowledge and understanding of the scriptures. That's why we have to that's why we have to give attendance to reading. That's why we have to constantly stay locked into the scriptures, man, because this is how we're going to survive. All right, this is how we're going to be saved. This is how we're going to please the Lord, is by serving him. Go ahead.
Ye that fear the Lord Yahweh, believe him, and your reward shall not fail. Ye that fear the Lord Yahweh, hope for good, and for everlasting joy and mercy.
Yeah, hope for good. That's what our minds should be upon. Our minds, hey, what did it say about Yahweh Shai? All right, watch this. This is Hebrews 12:2. Looking unto Yahweh Shai, the author and finisher of our faith. Why does it say that? Because first, when you go into Colossians, I believe it's Colossians 1:15, it tells you that Yahweh Shai created everything. All right, it says everything was created by him and created for him, and through him all things consist. All right, it tells you, what does Yahweh Shai say? He says, I'm the Alpha, I'm the Omega, the first and the last. So Yahweh Shai is the author and finisher of our faith, who for the joy that was set before him endured the cross. All right, read that again, what you were reading.
Ye that fear the Lord Yahweh, believe him, and your reward shall not fail. Ye that fear the Lord Yahweh, hope for good, and for everlasting joy and mercy.
Yeah, hope for good and everlasting joy and mercy. Hebrews 12:2, looking unto Yahweh Shai, the author and finisher of our faith, who for the joy that was set before him endured the cross, despising the shame, and is set down at the right hand of the throne of Yahweh. Meaning he wasn't tripping off what he had to go through, because he understood that he was going to inherit everything. So for the joy, and not only that, but he was going to take his brothers with him. All right, the elect, the 1/3, because he endured the cross to what? To bring the kingdom into existence, because the kingdom is within the elect. All right. This is Luke 17:20. And when he was demanded of the Pharisees when the kingdom of Yahweh should come, he answered them and said, the kingdom of Yahweh cometh not with observation, neither shall they say, lo here or lo there. All right, so it's not going to be a kingdom coming down from the sky. It's not coming with observation. You're not going to see a kingdom being built. It says, neither shall they say, lo here or lo there, for behold, the kingdom of Yahweh is within you. So this is a spiritual kingdom. All right, because what does the kingdom consist of? Rulers, judges, priests, kings. The 144,000 are what? Rulers, judges, priests, kings. It says a nation of kings and priests. Go ahead.
Look at the generations of old, and see, did ever any trust in the Lord Yahweh and was confounded?
Yeah, look to the generations of old. Look to all the old stories of the Bible, the old men that served Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shai. All right, and did everything that was told them to do by the Most High. Look how they were protected. Look how they were defended. Look how the words that they spoke always came to pass. All right. You could say these people could say whatever they want about the prophets, but they can't say that they lied about what they said the Lord was going to do. You could say whatever you want about us, but you cannot say that we lied to you about what's going to happen to you. All right, because we come in the spirit of the Most High and His Son, Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shai. All right, which is the spirit of prophecy. Okay, and I can prove that. This is Revelation 19:10. And I fell at his feet to worship him, and he said unto me, See thou do it not. I am thy fellow servant and of thy brethren that have the testimony of Yahushai. Worship Yahweh, for the testimony of Yahushai is the spirit of prophecy. Go ahead.
Or did any abide in his fear and was forsaken? Or whom did he ever despise that called upon him?
Yeah. So if you call upon him in truth and sincerity, meaning you're a doer of the word and not a hearer only, that means Yahweh Shem Yahushai is not going to forsake you. He's going to remember you. He's going to remember your work and your sacrifices. All right, go ahead.
For the Lord Yahweh is full of compassion and mercy, long-suffering and very pitiful, and forgiveth sins and saveth in time of affliction. Woe be to fearful hearts and faint hands, and the sinner that goeth two ways. Woe unto him that is faint-hearted, for he believeth not. Therefore shall he not be defended.
Yeah. Woe unto him that is faint-hearted. You know, that because the things that's coming are scary, man. All right. Esau's a madman. Esau's a mad scientist. He's a fucking doctor of evil. You know, this guy will rips things apart just to see how it works. Yeah. He'll fucking rip your heart out of your chest just to put it under a microscope and see. You know, this devil, he's insane. He's a cruel fucking beast, man.
Yeah, there's a documentary, The Minds of Men, where they show how they started MK Ultra. This fucking Edomite scientist just got the head of a monkey, put it on another monkey's body just to see what it would do. Like, what the fuck? That's it.
Yeah, this
fucking devil.
This shit that you could never imagine yourself trying to, like, what would be the point of this? Fucking crazy, mad experiments and shit.
Yeah.
So this is the type of devil that doesn't give a fuck what he does to mass populations. You know, he don't give a shit who he kills, who he destroys. Look at what he did to the Israelites. He went. Look at what he's trying to do to Jake, man. He's trying to annihilate an entire nation of people from off the face of it, from off of existence, man. That's what this devil wants to do. He don't give a shit about you at all. He wants you dead. He wants you, your whole lineage. He wants everything about you, the whole remembrance of you in time. He doesn't even want to hear the name of Israel to be uttered around him. All right? Esau, Edom hates you so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans to the point where he wants to completely destroy you. If you can't get that through your head, man, then you know you're lost. All right, this thing is real and it's scary. You know, you got this devil that rules the world. You know, he has all this power. Really, he has no power. All right, we have power. We have Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. All right, who forgiveth sins. Okay. And we're not perfect, man. That's why you can't let your sins weigh you down. You know, trust in the Lord. You know, cast off the works of darkness. All right, and come into the light. You know, whatever you got going on, don't worry about what you got going on. All right, whatever you got going on, Yahweh Shem Yahushua, take care of that, man. Go ahead.
Woe unto you that have lost patience, and what will you do when the Lord Yahweh shall visit you?
Yeah, you lose patience. All right, you fall out of the truth. You stop serving Yahweh Shem Yahushua. All right, you stop, reading and studying and watching videos and just, staying in the spirit, then it says, woe unto you. What are you going to do when the evil day comes? How are you going to be able to survive it? Go ahead.
They that fear the Lord Yahweh will not disobey his words, and they that love him will keep his ways. They that fear the Lord Yahweh will seek that which is well-pleasing unto him, and they that love him shall be filled with the law. They that fear the Lord Yahweh will prepare their hearts and humble their souls in his sight.
Yeah, you're going to prepare your heart and humble your soul, meaning you're going to understand what the will of the Lord is, and you're going to receive instruction. All right, and you're gonna know that Yahweh Bashem Yahushua is the power You know, you are the clay, and he is the potter, man. You know, and all glory and all reverence and everything goes to Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, and that's it. All right, go ahead.
They that fear the Lord Yahweh will prepare their hearts and humble their souls in his sight, saying, we will fall into the hands of the Lord Yahweh and not into the hands of men. For as his majesty is, so is his mercy.
Yep. So we're going to trust in the Lord. We're going to, like a trust fall, you know? We're just going to fall backwards. And then if the Lord catches you, the Lord catches you. That's what it is, man. It's a trust fall. So you just said, we're not going to fall into the hands of men. You know what I mean? So when these things come, we're not going to do the things that you people are going to do. We're not going to run to a RFID microchip, Lord willing, you know? Yeah. We're not gonna just turn to wicked abominations to stay alive or to eat or whatever, you know, because America is gonna deteriorate and is already deteriorating at a fast pace, and these people are gonna bug the fuck out when things start going wrong, man. And the majority of these people are gonna run to these RFID chips, man. Then it's gonna get to the point where if you don't have the mark of the beast, these people are gonna be looking to kill you, man, because you're everything that's wrong with you're not helping progress. Yeah, you ain't getting fucking brownie points with this society, man. You're gonna be an outcast. Really, you're gonna be a criminal, a fugitive. All right, because it's gonna come to a point where they're gonna make it mandatory that you have to get the RFID microchip, man. Yeah. Otherwise, they're just going to murk your ass. Everybody that doesn't have it's not going to be able to buy, sell, or trade. Yeah, man. So we would rather do what Yahweh Bashem Yahushai tells us to do. All right? Whether you people like it or not. Because your opinion of us doesn't matter compared to what Yahweh Bashem Yahushai's opinion of us is. Because the Lord is going to destroy everybody that doesn't believe the words that we're speaking. So... you know, so with that, Lord willing, this was an edifying video. I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Hawakakodash. Double honors to the elders and apostles at Great Millstone, and salutations to all the brothers that's pushing the word in truth and in sincerity across the four corners of the earth, man. All right, shalom.